Hello beer lovers, Mike the Upside Down Beer Guy. On today's edition of the Upside Down Beer Guy, I'm going to be reviewing 120 Minute IPA 2026. It's Quadruple IPA. It's made by Dogfish Head Craft Brewery. They're located in Milton, Delaware, and it comes with a hefty ABV of 15.5% and a whopping 120 IBUs. Now, in years past, this beast of an IPA came in at an ABV of 18%, but for the last couple of years, this annual release has been toned down to 15.5%. Not exactly sure why. Anyway, throughout the 120-minute boiling whirlpool, Dogfish Head continually added large amounts of high alpha hops. It is then dry hopped with even more high alpha hops. And dry hopping is adding more hops after the boil once water is cooled, and it really ramps up the hoppiness and quite often the ABV as well. And as a result, sometimes you get all the way up to 120 IBUs. That's a beautiful golden amber mahogany and a nice beige head. Looks like some pretty good carbonation going on in there as well. Oh yeah, some nice strong dankness. Pine, some grapefruit. Caramel, and nice maltiness as well. Yeah, that's a hot punch in the mouth. I just realized that the 120-minute IPA also has 120 IBUs. I don't know if that was intentional or a happy accident. Anyway, pretty cool. There's a mild touch of sweetness. And the dankness and pine are fighting for dominance. I'm going to say the dankness wins. Yeah, I should have mentioned this earlier, but as I mentioned before, high alpha hops were used. They're hop varieties with a high percentage of alpha acids, typically between 11% and sometimes over 20%. And have more of that bitterness quality than other hop varieties, and it creates that dankness. And once I get acclimated to that hop smack, the malty backbone comes through. Getting some of that caramel, and actually just hit me just now, some grapefruit. A little more grapefruit than I anticipated. You know, that hoppiness gives it a resinous, full-bodied mouthfeel. And the ABV is well hidden. You would think at 15.5 would be a little boozy, but it's not. And although this is not crushable by any means, something about it just makes you want more. It's a really cool brewery too. If you're ever down in Milton, Delaware, stop in. It's a big, expansive place. They got like this big, giant metal tree house in the front. Very knowledgeable staff too. They'll give you a drinking order for when you get to flights, which ones to have first, which one to have last, so your taste buds are in tune. Anyway, thumbs up on this one, good stuff. Thank you for joining me in the Upside Down Beer Guy. While I flip for beer, subscribe, like, share, comment. Until next time, cheers, my fellows night to files.